I won't do that ever again. I'm sorry.
We're rolling. Welcome. Oh, I gotta full screen this bitch. Welcome back to the normally scheduled show on Fridays. Everybody's here. We're all back. It's a reunion. Andre's gonna wear a communist hat and pet a cat like a
Ushanka, Ushkana,
horrible James Bond villain.
Ushkana hat. It's an Ushkana hat, right?
Yeah, I think we argued about what it was called last time.
And I think I was wrong because I think I said I called it an Ushkana, and it's an Ushanka. No, I called it an Ushanka, and it's an Ushkana. Fuck, I gotta look this up.
Yeah, I just call them airplane hats.
Airplane. This isn't the
Not
aviator. This is Winter Soldier. Thank you.
Airplane hats.
Cool.
So
take it away.
I'm gonna use the Russian hat as a bit of a springboard. I just ordered a jiu-jitsu rash guard that I'm really happy for, and the Communist Manifesto.
Hell
Those are
yeah!
coming in one box, and somebody has to package those two things together. And I think that's funny.
I mean, I thought the same thing when I ordered
Jiu-jitsu gi.
Yeah, I got
Karl
them all in
Marx.
one box.
Andre
Communist
has
Manifesto, hardback, only
Andre
hardback
has
books.
those books, but he's.
I have
never
the
read
King
them.
James Bible, Communist Manifesto, and Mein Kampf. And two of those three books came in the same box. That being Mein Kampf, and then the King James Bible.
I'm fully excited to read this. I have a Catholic Bible. I don't know what edition it's called, but
the gay edition.
yeah, I gotta. That's a weird Catholic Bible now. Very, very fucking
It's the
small minority of people who fill out
Catholic version.
The Catholic version. I think it's called the Good News version, but the problem with
terrible.
I think it's called the Good News version, but the problem with the Catholic faith is that not a lot of it is good news.
Almost
a lot of it
is.
A lot of it is like
it's the end of the world.
A lot of it is like bad shit you don't want to hear, from what I've heard.
Yeah, now like every year they're just trying to predict the end of the world. Oh, the end is near this year. It's gonna end on this date, and when it doesn't happen, like no, it's okay. We'll get it next time. They keep doing this until it does happen, and they're like, "Ha, we told you so." For all these fucking years.
They talk about the rapture all the time.
Yeah, they do.
You see it on Facebook posts all the time. They're like, the rapture is coming.
Dude, I was behind someone in Jack in the Box with a fucking rapture sticker, and like, in case this vehicle becomes unmanned, it's because of the rapture. And then it like said, then it like quoted to come to this church. I'm like, that doesn't convince me to go to a fucking church.
I like how that's the only reason why that vehicle wouldn't have a driver.
Yeah, right. Like it just. Imagine you're just walking down the street and it's just fucking parked on the side, and you're just like, oh, and you read the sticker and
caution,
you're just like up against the window.
Caution, if rapture happens, this vehicle will become unmanned.
You see it in like a Walmart parking lot, and you're like,
pretty
presumptuous. Oh fuck, it's here. God damn it!
To assume
oh my god,
it's pretty.
And I didn't go.
Yeah, it's
time
to assume.
Time to rape everyone around me.
I missed the rapture.
I missed the rapture.
Fucking 2012, like.
Oh yeah, I do remember 2012. That
fucking
movie.
Of like how it was like gonna end and shit the world.
Yeah.
I remember it was like midnight and like all like my friends were like texting me and they're like, "This is it, and then like 10 minutes later, they're like, "It didn't happen," and I'm like, "No shit."
No shit. we were also 15 years old, so
yeah. But yeah, and then they made the Nicolas Cage movie about it too.
Yeah, that was
I
a
never
funny
even
one.
seen it. I wish I would have saw that.
There's a Nicolas Cage movie? Are you sure that was a Nicolas Cage movie?
It's called 2012.
Oh, yeah.
That was Nick Cage?
Yeah.
That was Nick Cage?
Really? I thought that was somebody else.
No, that was the great Nicholas.
And I've seen, like, what was it? Driving Angry? Something like that. That was a terrible fucking movie.
Angry. Shut the fuck up. You have poor taste.
I never said I liked it. I said I saw it, and I said it was. I was just saying that it was a fucking terrible movie.
Yeah, but your opinion doesn't matter. You have horrible
I've seen a lot of Nick Cage. I've seen the highs of the highs and the lows of the lows, and I've never.
Name a high.
Yeah, what's his worst movie? What's the worst movie he's ever done?
Is it not Drive Angry? There's something worse than Drive Angry? Please tell me it's the one that we keep screaming, "No, not the bees! Not the bees!"
No, not that one.
Name a high.
Name a hot one.
No, a high.
What?
Fuck you. Just name one of his good movies.
Name a good Nick Cage movie.
Kick-Ass was a good movie. Fuck you.
He was also in it for like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
No, he was in
Screen
it for
time?
enough. That's enough for me.
He
To
didn't
make
get
it
a lot
Nick-
of screen time.
That's enough for a Nick Cage movie. Kick ass.
He was the little girl's father, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yes, and he also started.
What was his name?
fucking.
What was his name? Big Daddy or Bat Daddy?
Yeah, Big Daddy. It was Big Daddy.
So I don't remember that movie. I saw it once. I
Then
don't
he
even
was
think
like,
I finished it.
either I can't remember if he was singing or if he was trying to say a very inspirational speech, but he was like breaking every word into like its own. I don't know. He was just like breaking incoherent. Probably because the fact he was on fire, that his entire sentence was incoherent.
What are you talking about?
Remember, he was just like he was tied to a chair and he was lighted on fire like just from the legs up.
Oh, when they
Not from
killed
the
him.
legs up.
Spoiler.
Yeah,
alert.
oh no, it killed him, but he was like trying to speak some sort of I can't remember if it was inspirational all of that. It was like, you got to believe in fucking shit.
That's hilarious. That's awesome. Kick-Ass wasn't that good.
Kick-Ass 2 sucked.
Yeah. It did.
I liked Kick-Ass.
Wouldn't it be great? Or think about this. So, what if like like your dick like grows obviously throughout your life. But what if like it stopped growing the first time you had sex? Like that's
I'd hate that.
like whatever
I mean,
whenever you have sex, that's how big your dick will be for the rest of your life.
Hey, I mean, that means a shitload of fucking incels got them long schlong dongs.
Well, no, I'm not saying it grows for the rest of your life if you don't. There's a point where it just stops growing. I'm saying if you have sex before that point, it will not grow after that.
I still stand by my point. That around puberty, let's say, is perfectly just between a little bit mid high school, a little bit after high school. And these kids, those, the ones who get pussy past the eye, because the hot girls always go for the bad boys and the sports and athletes.
Oh my god, sexist fucking incel piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm going by after typical High School Musical type shit. What you see in
High School
media.
Musical, there was not a girl going after the bad boy thing. That was not a thing in that movie at all.
Cool. I didn't see a lot of High School Musical because again,
I was gonna say he was like a good student and athlete.
Yeah,
well, I don't like
was a
high school.
great
I don't
dude.
like musicals. I don't like high school. And I don't like musicals. But in every other media, sense of media of high school or any form of school, the nerdy kid never win. Unless it's like
High School Musical is the perfect spiritual successor to my favorite movie.
I
Groups.
fucking hate you. I love you. I'm sorry.
Musical 1 is great. In all honesty.
I don't remember it.
It is a signature of the times when it came out.
Didn't it go? Wasn't it straight to TV as like a Disney movie or whatever?
It was a Disney Channel original.
Okay, so it had like no theater release or anything. High School Musical 3 was the first theater release one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember somebody
that was
talking
like when
about
Disney
that.
was just making movies for Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that one movie about skateboarders and.
Well, sometimes it fucking works.
Thank you.
I think it was just called Where the Buffalo Run.
Thank you for cutting me off for that. That was nice.
I was on the topic of Disney. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
and
I
then
was
making really
literally
weird movies.
talking about High School Musical, and then you interjected with a movie about skateboarding that you don't even know the name of.
I think it was called Where the Buffalo Roam.
And it was about skateboarding?
It was about skateboarding, Native Americans, and them singing the song Lean On Me to Buffalo. That's all I fucking remember because it always came on late at night, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
You pissed Carter off.
Like, did you see what fucking Andre did?
No, I didn't.
He fucking went. And he just leaned over. It was funny.
But no, High School Musical was the shit when it came out.
I bet.
Considering
it.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I was agreeing with you. I was just agreeing with you. I'm sorry.
They put out High School Musical, and then they did the sing-along edition, like a month after, which those were always a hit when you were like fucking 12. You're like, I want to watch this movie and know the words to the songs.
Fucking
I'm pretty sure
Do you
they even had
remember
like dance editions too. So they'd do like the sing along, and then the next one they'd come
that
out
shit
with.
is athletic? Those dances are not easy.
Yeah. Then they'd be like, "Oh, this is the choreographed version." So like every time in the movie, like they would like a song would come on, they would like pause the movie and it'd go like to the cast, and they would like show them like choreographing it, and then they'd like teach you how to do it. I remember like
The
my cousin
original
was in
Fortnite
town,
dances.
and she was like 3 years younger than me, and she was watching it one night at my grandma's house, and she was like doing the dances in the front room, and I was like, "You're fucking gay." Left.
Child, stupid kid.
You are. I now.
And then secretly, I went
W
back and watched it
gay.
at 3 in the morning and danced in the front room.
Of course, as you normally.
Can't be seen doing
Naturally.
that shit. Not
Do
at
you
all.
remember Shrek 2, the movie? Do you remember it well?
Was that far, far away?
No, that's
Yeah.
that's 3.
It's 3.
Okay.
I thought 3 had the babies and it was Rumpelstiltskin and all that shit.
I think it's far, far away. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you have to go to Fiona's parents.
yeah, that's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I do remember it very fondly.
Okay, so you guys remember it well. Do you remember on the DVD version it had this American Idol like mode where you could make all the different fucking characters like sing in front of literally Simon Cowell,
No,
whatever the fuck his name
I
is?
did not know it had
It
that.
was
Okay,
Simon
yeah. You could have Puss in Boots sing that fucking Boots Are Made for Walking song, and then Simon is like, "This is very good. I fucking." He was really putting his heart and soul into this part, Simon Cowell, and he'd shit on certain people and he would like some of the others. There's nothing to it. I just remember as a kid when I watched it, I was like, "This is cool."
That's Antonio Banderas, isn't it? As Puss in Boots.
What sticks to me is that rendition of "I Need a Hero." Fucking love that.
That's a good one. Yeah.
It's a
No,
really
I
good
agree 100%. That is a good part of that movie.
Fairy Godmother need to calm the fuck down though.
She was a bitch.
You're-
I hated.
She was
that
getting
bitch.
sensual
She's
with
a
that
bitch.
fucking mic.
Everybody talks about that pink lady from the fucking the Harry Potter, the 5th one, I think. Do you remember that bitch? Dolores Umbridge, I
Oh
think.
yeah.
Yeah, and she was a bitch that she's like everybody remembers her, but nobody remembers the fucking fairy godmother
That's
from Shrek
stupid.
2. She's like that original character. She really was though.
People
She's
liked
horrible.
Fairy Godmother.
It's just that Dolores Umbridge did it well.
Like, oh, she's nice.
Really?
Yeah.
The
People like
bitch
her.
from the movie?
Yeah, people like her.
No,
Yes.
that's stupid. She's evil. She's a bad character.
She was just trying to
She's
do
a bad
good
person.
for her son, and like her son's a fucking bitch too.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, yeah.
I like how his name was.
I remember when
Vlad
Shrek turned
Trumpy.
human.
That was hot.
Trumpy. I work with a dude that looks exactly like how Shrek looked when he
He was
became a
fat.
man too. I'm not fucking kidding. If I could find a picture of him for you, Trevor, you would be on the floor crying. It's uncanny. And he never speaks. He's the silent dude I told you about that he said a word like the fucking 5th day I was there, and one of the dudes was like, I didn't know he talked. And I was like, I didn't think he did either. He looks just like the fucking human Shrek.
You guys remind me of the real life versions of Ren and Stimpy. Guess
Me and
who's
Carter
who?
remind you of Ren and Stimpy.
Yep.
How?
No, but who is who?
Who
Yeah.
is who?
Because neither of us are like the skinny little Mexican one.
I don't know. I think I'd give that to Trevor. I'd give that to Trevor.
I'm Ren,
Yeah, I'd give that to you, man.
and he's Stimpy.
That-
I don't even. That Ren is the little one, isn't he? He's a
Yep.
little pink piece of shit.
I can see that. That works for me.
I can see that.
I am the retard. Perfect.
Yeah, you're the dumb one, obviously.
Obviously. Clearly.
We don't.
As always.
Yeah, we don't figure that shit out when we play trivia games.
I was literally gonna bring last night up when we were playing the trivia games. I was
You were
gonna say
playing
because the other night I couldn't string more than like 4 words together and at some point like stop making sense. I was so tired and I was saying shit. I remember I tried to call Greedo from Star Wars Guido, and they were like, "That's not what his name is," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then Trevor's like, "You're thinking of something else." And I'm like, "You're right. I'm thinking of Clay Guido." And who's a UFC fighter, but his name is Clay Guida.
Yeah.
And I I was like, I don't know what I'm fucking talking about,
Wait
dude.
a
I'm
minute.
just
I can
tired.
defend you on this because I've never seen UFC and I still always called him Guido.
There's no O in his name.
There isn't. It's Clay Guida.
Yeah, no,
No,
not
but that's what I'm
not
saying.
him. I mean the character from Star Wars. I've always
Greedo?
called him Guido,
You're what the
not
fuck is?
Greedo.
I
Guido.
don't know.
Someone
I
else.
understand Carter because he doesn't like. It makes
I was just
sense,
fucking
'cause you fuck
super tired.
I just
everything
wanted to
up
state
about
that
it.
I could
I
relate.
fucked everything up. And I was like, no, yeah, the fighter, Clay Guido. And then you were like, what? Clay Guida? You're still wrong. And I was like, you're right. Damn it. I'm just fucking tired.
That explains why Aaron texted me saying, "Yo, fuck Jordan Pursuit." I was like, "This is very random. I need some context." I never got it
Yeah, because me and Carter were playing Trivia Pursuit.
with Aaron. Yes.
No,
The
not
faggot.
Aaron. No,
Why the fuck did he text us saying that Trivia
because you
Pursuit
didn't
is
like
bullshit?
that we were playing it.
Oh,
He's-
in that
he's
case,
not
yeah,
on
fuck it.
me and Carter's level of expanding our brains.
Hit me with
You're
some
not
knowledge.
either.
Hey, Carter. Hit me with some knowledge of some animal facts. I want to
Some
expand my
animal
brain.
facts?
Yeah. I want to expand my brain, not with a shotgun. I don't want to go Kurt Cobain.
A chicken will poop, pee, and lay eggs out of the exact same hole.
That's fucking hot. No, wait.
It's called a cloaca.
Yeah, I know it's called a cloaca.
thought
I just didn't know
birds
that
had
it was
that.
used for everything.
Are chickens a bird?
He's getting there. Let him go. Let him go.
I thought they were
What?
like.
He's getting there.
So what makes a fowl and not just a bird? Because a fowl is like a duck or a goose.
I thought he was mocking me. I didn't realize he was actually asking legitimate questions.
He'll get there. Give him a little space. Give him
I
space.
need you to rebuttal this so I can get there.
I bet chickens make artificial gravity too.
No shit, yeah. You can just
See,
turn on the gravity in a chicken.
I might be dumb on chicken knowledge, but that gravity shit, I was close.
Were you not aware that chicken is a type of bird?
It's a poultry, right? Is that like?
Yeah.
Yes, it's poultry.
Yeah, but that's not a bird, right? Because that's like.
It's a bird.
It's the same
Well,
cousin
it's
as
like
a
why like
fucking
marsupials
turkey.
aren't mammals, right? Or is that the same thing?
Right. Yeah, the marsupials are different than mammals.
Yeah. So are chickens different than just birds?
No.
Then why do they all have different names? Why is it called a poultry and why is it a
Just
duck
because there's a
called
lot of
duck?
names for stuff. There's a lot of names for like poop.
You know
Doesn't
what
mean
really
it's
help you?
different stuff.
You should probably do a really quick Google search of why they call it a fowl.
I'm not gonna do that.
All right, cool. And we'll leave that question
You know
of
how
mystery.
interesting that would be for everybody to see
If
me
we just
pull up my
researched-
Google search on what a fucking duck is.
Yeah, sometimes to expand my knowledge, I like to play a little dumb game where you go on Wikipedia and you have to get from one point A to point B. You can make them whatever the fuck you want, but you got to get to point A to point E using strictly nothing but links. So I can go from the invention of the stone wheel and using nothing but links, jump all the way straight to the Holocaust.
I actually like that. I
It's a
think
fun little game.
I was gonna say I like that. That seems because it'd be fucking hard. Because it'd be like I need to get to John Jones, the UFC fighter, fucking starting from fucking sticky notes. It's like you have to figure out which, and because then you're like this little clickable link. This will bring me to another page that might bring me to another one. I like that.
And I
That's a
get to
good
read
idea.
those pages and learn some really weird shit.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how there was 3 people that were caught that killed Malcolm X, and none of them served their full sentence?
I didn't know that.
The one guy that got arrested,
Because it's kind of horrible.
so they arrested the one dude.
Trevor, you're cutting out a lot. I can't hear you.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's better now.
So they arrested like the one guy, and then they arrested 2 others, and that one guy said the other 2 were innocent, so they got let out. And that one dude was sentenced to life in prison. He only served like 25 years and got out.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting.
What did the other 2 guys do? Like, what was charged against them? Just involvement in general, or
yeah,
were there any
was just
specifics?
involvement, and then he said they had nothing to do with it, so they got out.
Did you set a timer?
Yes.
Okay, good. He's learning.
Okay. Just checking. He's been on the ball with these. Good boy.
I'm taking this shit seriously, dude.
Big boy pants are on. No more
I'm
poop
not
stain
wearing
in the
any
back.
pants.
They're fresh. They're clean. They smell like lavender.
I have little kid pants on. That means my dick's just hanging out.
I have tiny little shorts on, and they got a big fucking hole.
I got
Right where
parachute
my
pants.
fucking perineum is.
You know they have like cerebral palsy.
Cerebral. Yeah.
in,
Like that you can buy at a store?
No.
Okay. You said they got like cerebral palsy.
It's a thing. Cerebral palsy.
Right.
Then there's Bell's palsy.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It's like just like where your face like fucks up and it gets stuck.
Really?
Yeah, Stallone had that for a while. What if they had
Stallone still has
Balls
that.
palsy?
It's Sylvester Stallone.
Probably
has it?
do.
Yeah, it's just
I just thought his face looked like that because it looks like that.
no. That's
Like
why he
genetics.
talks so fucked up too. He's also mentally handicapped, but. What would Balls palsy be?
Probably just your balls get
Is
have
this
like
just-
some
you have
little
Your
stroke and they
scrotum
hang lower.
twists
You
like
have
a
forever stiff nuts.
your nuts will twist around. Get
I don't
entangled in
like
one another.
that. That suck.
Just have solid
Your nuts
just
look like a
hanging.
goddamn Twizzler.
They would.
How about that?
What if it just becomes really smooth instead? Because like it would make your face more like fucking wrinkly and
Mhm.
disgusting, like Sylvester Stallone's, but it has the opposite effect for balls.
So it just makes it really smooth, so they don't
Just
look like
smooth like an
little-
egg.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
look like brains anymore.
Like an egg.
Yeah, just like a little, like it's like an egg, maybe a couple eggs separated by that
You
little
are an
line.
egg. You are. Good
Do you
egg.
remember the first time you saw like a brain?
A brand?
No.
Brain. No, like not
Why
a
do
brain.
you? Do you remember the first time you saw? I don't remember the first time I saw anything.
Yeah.
Not like
What
in,
the
like,
fuck do you
real life,
mean?
But like in like a movie or something.
No.
I do. It was I think it was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like the 2003 remake or whatever. And this chick
Okay.
shoots herself in the back of the head, and like her brains go over the fucking back windshield or whatever that's called. And
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
I
How
was-
does she shoot herself in the back of the head?
No, she shoots herself in the head, but it comes.
It
Oh,
just
and it
blows
goes
out
out
the back.
You said she
fucking-
shoots
yeah,
herself in the back of the head.
I
I
fucking.
was like,
Yeah, I watched how they made that shot. That shit was actually pretty
that's
good.
hard to do.
It was a great scene, but
It was a great scene.
and then there's fucking just like her brains are scattered all throughout the car, and I was like maybe no
Like a
older
bullet.
than 10 when I saw this, and I was like, that's what brains look like, and I was like sick to my
Pink.
stomach for a week.
Good to know those maturity ratings are really working for people, huh?
Yeah, well I
Just like music.
It's fucking useless
I
garbage.
had 0 limitations.
Yeah. As most children do. Most children see
I-
things.
I could watch anything I wanted to except for Carlos Mencia.
Really? That's the
Yeah.
line?
Mhm.
That's where the line in the sand was
I'd
drawn.
I'd be watching like Richard Pryor and like Eddie Murphy and all that kind of stuff, and just like really rated R horror movies. And one
You can
time-
see Eddie Murphy
yeah,
talking about Mr. T cutting dudes' dicks off in his ass with his
and then
muscles.
one time I was watching Carlos Mencia's like one of his specials at my dad's house, and my dad came in. He's like, "What the fuck is this? You can't watch this shit." And I was
And
like,
he
"Oh,
just fucking
this
curses
is,
at
like,
you.
not worse
using
than
vulgar
anything else I've
language.
seen." He's like, "You can't listen to this guy. He's saying stuff that's insane." I could
What, was
watch
he
his
talking about
TV
equal
show. I
rights?
just couldn't watch his specials.
Is Carlos Mencia that one that other comedians didn't like because he would tell some of their jokes to Spanish-speaking audiences?
I don't know if that was like the thing, but he did steal jokes.
Okay.
Oh, he was like the early days Amy Schwimmer.
Mhm.
Schwimmer.
Amy Schwimmer.
I'm gonna call her Schwimmer because she's
Amy
drowning.
Schwimmer is.
Just like Amy Schumer mixed with David Schwimmer. Oh, I'm big and
My-
fat.
My vagina.
My vagina smells. My pussy candle. Oh
I
my
don't
Get a-
god.
I don't even know what David.
Get a
Schwimmer
load of this
sounds like.
fat vagina.
You
Didn't
ever-
you steal that joke from the
You ever have a dude fuck your pussy?
the guy who you said that it was like getting in trouble for masturbating in front of a woman?
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. Yeah, she stole that fucking vagina joke. Like, don't you ever hate it that one day when your pussy just really smells?
just like fucking Louis C.K. did the same thing about dicks and testicles, and I was like, it still wasn't funny then. It's not gonna be funny when you do it, bitch. Shut
Yeah,
up.
well, it probably was funny when Louis did it, but
No, I
the
wasn't
wrong
laughing when
side
I
of
watched that
history here.
routine.
Let's remember that comedy is subjective, and Amy Schumer is funny to some people.
And those people shouldn't have.
They're
the right
brain
to vote.
dead.
I would, God damn it,
Did
Trevor.
I take that from you?
That's specifically the joke I was gonna make. God damn it, that felt like getting kicked in the nuts. That's exactly what I was gonna
You
say.
gotta be on that ball.
I do. I was
gotta
gonna
be
let you
quick with
guys say it. I didn't think you'd do that.
Ooh, you gotta be quick.
I was specifically gonna say, and those people shouldn't be allowed to vote.
that.
Vote, and I was like, God damn.
It's
You
gonna
know
look,
I love making the joke about people not being allowed to vote.
look at you being very patriotic.
I'm gonna
and
give
people-
that. I'm gonna give that
voting.
joke back to you, and I will reserve women being objects jokes.
That's deal.
That's
Where does it leave me on the chart?
You can have that.
Racism. Mind charge racism.
You kind of have to be. You're the token minority.
Cool. So I'm gonna make fun of Asian drivers. You know, that's what I always love to do because my mother's Filipino. We always drive out and go anywhere, and she always she's fucking late. And I always just like say, "I'm sorry, Asian driver." And she always gets fucking pissed.
The early leaked imagery of the EA's UFC 4 looks like it's made on the PS2.
It does.
Show me a
So
picture.
that's
please.
interesting. I will send it to you later. I can't I guess I can screen share now.
Don't do that.
I was gonna say I don't think I should do that though, but I will send you. If you guys are out there, look for EA UFC 4 leaked images and look at some of the terrific looking graphics that look like they were made alongside fucking the first couple of Need for Speed video games.
It's your fault for
They
playing
look
a game.
like total garbage.
It's your fault for playing for one, an EA game, two, a sports game made by EA where they just study the same shit over and over again.
And it has a filter on it, like on the thing that makes it look fuzzy, like my camera, like you see Trevor's camera, and it's like clear, and you see mine, it's like fuzzy.
Yeah.
The whole fucking game, it looks like that so far. I cannot figure out why they made it look like shit. It looks like a game that came out in 2008. I'm gonna send you pictures. It's literally, it will blow your fucking mind.
I'll blow your fucking mind.
So I wanted to talk about this last week, but Carter wasn't here, so I saved it. And since you were talking about that new Netflix series, Home Game, right?
Red? Did you just say
No,
red?
Home Game. The Netflix series.
Are you talking to Mateo?
No, I'm talking
No, he's talking to
you.
you, dipshit.
What is Home Game? I've never heard of that.
It's the new Netflix thing where they have like you told me about it.
Never heard of Home Game.
I'm gonna fucking freak out.
I've never heard of Home Game.
Like 2 weeks ago, you told me about it. It's the thing on Netflix where they like do go to all those countries for the
God.
sports.
It's called Fight World, you fucking retard.
Okay, I didn't see that one. I watched a totally different.
Aha, how the turntables.
We were thinking of.
How the
of two different things.
turntables, baby.
Jesus Christ. Home Game. Like, I never fucking told you about Home Game.
Okay,
Fucking
so when
retard.
we had this conversation,
Mm.
you were talking about Fight World, and I thought you were talking about Home Game because I was talking about that show at that time.
Okay.
Where's Fight World? What's that on? Is that on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. It's not worth it because I'm upset with it genuinely. If I could just rant, he didn't do what he needed to do. He went to Muay Thai. He went to Thailand for Muay Thai. He went to Mexico for boxing, and he went to Myanmar for Lethwei. You know what Lethwei is?
Mhm.
Lethwei is like Muay Thai where you punch
Yeah,
with
where you
fucking
can
like ropes and wraps on your hand, and that's
Move
it.
around and shit, yeah.
Yeah, and then you can hit with your fucking heads and shit. You can headbutts, but then also knockouts don't count as the end of the fight if you can answer the call to fight again within a certain period of time. It's a very brutal sport. He goes there, and then he does Krav Maga and Gung Fu.
What?
Yeah, in Jerusalem, or fucking not Jerusalem, Israel.
What the fuck is Gung Fu?
Gung Fu is kind of like fucking is called Gung, I think. Gung.
Gong. Yeah, I heard that right.
And it's like Wing Chun but with fucking knives and guns and shit. And it's the weirdest and yeah, and I'm like, okay. And the dude he's like learning it from seems very legitimate. When they have the Krav Maga guy on, that dude is like the most intimidating man who's ever lived. He speaks like fucking Boz Rutan, and his arms are like he's got ginormous fucking arms.
He's got hams for
He's
arms.
just like teaching him these moves to like disarm him and shit real quick. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But that's it. There's 5 episodes. Oh, and one is Senegalese wrestling, which I was really interested in. Because I was like, nobody really talks about Senegalese wrestling, but I'm like, you have this fucking. I would have liked it if they went to like, dude, went to the Shaolin Temple to see fucking Shaolin Kung Fu and shit. I would have liked it if they did sumo. I would have liked it if they did all kinds of shit. But they wrapped it up from Letway, Muay Thai boxing, fucking the Senegalese wrestling, and Krav Maga / Gung Fu because I was in the same episode. That's it. That's all they did. Fight World, whole thing. Couple of sports, and one of them was a self-defense measure. Whole show, 5 episodes. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? There's so many other things you could go explore. There's judo, like sambo and shit. You could just go to fucking Dagestan. You can learn all this crazy shit. Judo, you could go to certain parts of fucking Japan. You go learn Taekwondo in Korea and shit. I was like, why did you cut it off? So there's so many fucking awesome combat sports.
Season 2.
Yeah, but it's like, why wouldn't you do some of the cool shit in season 1? What happened with Krav Maga? Why did that start?
It's popular.
It's just so fucking like weird. It's like there's so many good ones. I like that they did Senegalese wrestling because nobody talks about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's real interesting. I like it. And it's like it's such a fucking drop.
I'm not gonna watch that at all.
No, yeah, you don't have to.
What I did watch was Home Game.
Yeah.
And that is where
Good
they
for
go
you.
to different countries and do like their most like unique, weird like national sports. Like I think for like what is it, like Scotland or some shit, where they do like the fucking where they throw the big telephone pole.
I was
bullshit.
just gonna ask. Yeah, I love
They do
those.
the Highland Games, all that kind of stuff.
I'm into the Highland Games.
That's
I
a
really
whole-
am.
that's a
And for
whole
the next
episode.
event, Kung
okay
Fu
with that.
Power 6.
They had this
That
other,
shit was the original like strongman competition before that was a thing. I like that shit. I'm cool with that.
I think they have this one in Italy where they just play like soccer, or I guess it's more like rugby because you don't kick the ball, you hold it. And so you have like 2 people that can hold the ball, and then everybody else in front of you just fight.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they have 2 people on each team who can hold the ball, and then there's like 12 people on a team. So the other 10 just fucking beat the shit out of each other.
I love it.
And then you have to throw balls in these holes. Whoever scores the most wins. And they have this other one that's like in somewhere in China, and they play like fucking horse polo, but with goats, like dead goats.
That's what? I'm sorry,
So
what?
they have a body of like a goat, and then they fucking are riding on horses, and they have to throw it into these holes.
I don't like that.
The only sport that I've ever had that actually involved
And
like
they-
anything is. I'm sorry. Well, you had a pause. I'm sorry.
No. Go. Yours was so important.
No, it's not so important. It's just that
Yours was so important.
I haven't
Please go.
added anything. I wasn't adding anything, and I just thought I wanted to throw my hat in the ring
Then
because I don't know much about fighting.
throw it in the fucking ring.
Okay, fine. Fuck you. I'll throw it in the fucking ring. Carter. Do you know that sporting event?
Never
where
mind.
guys get
The
dressed
next
up in
episode that I
Okay,
was
fuck you.
gonna watch was well, I did watch it. Is they go to Austin, Texas, and can you guess what the sport of Austin, Texas is?
Bags.
Horseshoes.
Almost as stupid. I'll give you one more guess.
Is that see who can plug their system the fastest?
Your guess does not count.
Oh, because I'm red.
No, because it was a stupid guess.
I don't know. Is
Oh,
it like
I'm red.
rolling armadillos or some shit?
No, it's fucking. It's roller derby.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's not what I.
That's not
Women's
stupid.
only
Yeah,
roller derby.
Women's roller, well,
Alright.
that's really what roller derby is anyway.
Yeah, but I mean,
Really, Texas?
Austin,
Austin,
Texas.
Texas
Yep.
roller derby.
I can believe
Huh.
And these ladies in it. It's gonna sound This is really hard for me to talk about without sounding super sexist, but they have to have fucking like fake names for this shit because they
My
can't like
name
have
is
their real
Ronzo
lives get
Rousey.
like
Oh, wait.
leaked through it for some reason. So they all go by these fucking stage names. And there's like
Yeah,
one black lady. Her name is fucking Roller Parks.
I like that
Oh,
one.
I don't. Oh,
They do that. I've only seen like one thing in roller derby. It gets pretty brutal. I watched a bitch get her fucking nose pushed in with an elbow.
did you even hear the fucking name?
Oh, I heard the fucking name, and I think that was actually a pretty smart play. Roller Parks. Rolla Parks. She should have stopped at Rolla.
I don't know. That's like uncomfortable. I guess she wears it, so it's her deal. It's just very strange.
These people unironically call each other by these names, by the way. Like out
Ah,
of roller
it's my
derby.
greatest rival. Rolla
Out of
Parks.
the sport, they will talk to each other on the street with these fake names.
That's stupid. That's gay. Fuck that. It's a stage name. You use it when you're on the stage. You don't fucking like show up to their house for dinner and be like, "Oh, hi, Rolla. How are you?"
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. No. How are you doing, cunt punching? Fucking one of the bitch in the back. She was like their fucking anchor. Her name was fucking Cunt Puncher. Could you fucking imagine?
They have an
Going
Asian
to
chick whose name is Ninja Please.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Ninja,
I
please.
fucking wish. These were
Who you
jokes.
calling Ninja?
This is bad. This is bad names.
And then they have some gay lady. Her name is like
Doc McStuffins.
Jose Cuervo.
I
I wish I was making this up. I honestly do.
There's a song that I like. I heard it from South Park first. I think it's called Company Store.
Company store.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Something like that?
Fuck no. I've heard
Okay,
it. Sounds
it
familiar.
doesn't matter. But when St. Peter comes a call and tell him I can't go, I owe my soul to the company store. It's not important.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
I know that
starts.
song.
Yeah. So it starts, and he said the first like line of the song is, I think some people say man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. I owe my soul to the company store. So he says, as like a metaphor, a normal person's made out of mud, but a poor person's made out of muscle, blood, skin, and bones. I'm like, yeah, that's what people are made out of.
But
What's
only
the
poor
fucking?
people.
What's the
Only
point?
the poor
Yeah,
people.
what happened? Why are normal
Only
people
the
made out of
poor
mud,
people.
but poor people are made out of normal people shit? There's no like, it confuses me. I don't get it. Am I
Because
stupid?
because nobody's gonna miss the poor people when they use those muscles, bones, blood, and skin for devil worship. Seeing as they sold their soul to
What
the
does that have to
company
do with
store.
anything?
What the fuck does that? I'm more
I
confused.
don't know. I heard "sold my soul" and I instantly thought satanic shit.
No,
Yeah,
don't
it's
worry.
a
No, don't worry
metaphor,
about that. I'm
dumbass.
asking why the metaphor at the beginning is the real shit. Because he's like, the metaphor is that people are made out of mud, but the metaphor for poor people is that they're made out of muscle, blood, and skin and bones, which is just normal shit people are made out of.
Honestly, Carter, I wouldn't read too much into it. It's a game.
I know, but it just bugged me.
It's
just
a show.
like,
Imagine it's a shit come out on Christmas.
people are made out of mud, but poor people are just made out of people shit.
They made a
What?
towel drug addict.
I don't know, man. I just thought it
Read
was.
it. Tao Lee is a fucking drug addict, and
Don't you disrespect me, you Russian bitch!
and Mr. Hanky the Christmas poop.
You are
I never
currently
liked that.
culturally appropriating.
Ooh, that's a good point. You should take that off. What if in
What?
10 years you're gonna be like, they're gonna tear down statues of you?
Who's a cultural appropriator?
I mean, it's in the culture appropriating. I like the hat. Fuck you. Now, granted, people can say the same thing and just wear like a feather hat. Just know, I'm not gonna be the one to say anything. It's gonna be like the white people who are gonna try and defend my culture doing this. So,
Well, you are a white supremacist, so.
I'm not a fucking white supremacist. I hate you and I
I'm
hate
the
you
first
both
of his
equally.
kind. Native American white supremacist.
I'm not a Native American white.
He's bending the norms.
I hate all of you fuckers.
You're
I
on
hate
the
every
front
single one of
lines.
you.
You should be proud. Not too much, but just a little bit.
Proud of what?
You're one of a kind.
I'm not one of a kind. The only thing that
So
makes
there's
me
more
one
of
of a
you.
kind is my birth defect. And my really, really weird spelled name.
Yeah.
Check it out, guys.
You got titties?
I'm charging up. Oh!
Did you hear about the fucking esports Smash community?
Oh yeah, I heard that shit's in shatters
A
now.
bunch of them are pedophiles.
Pedophiles, yeah.
Ooh.
How strange is it? A bunch of pedophiles come from a group called the Smash community.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of the fact along the lines, yeah, it's a kids game made for kids, and yeah, a bunch of adults are playing it.
How did that happen?
You
How
play
does...
it. What are you talking about? You play Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play Smash. I love this game.
I love the game.
But you just said it's a kids game for kids.
It is a
and
kids
adults are
game.
playing it.
And a bunch of adults play it because when they were kids, they used to play it. But now it's like geared more towards the younger generations, being rebooted, revamped for the younger boys. That all these
How
older,
is it being rebooted or
like
revamped?
Pokemon. It's like fucking
What?
Pokemon.
It's not like Pokemon.
Remember how Sword and Shield tried to
how
make
is Smash? How is Smash being rebooted, geared towards a younger generation?
Bright colors, simplified designs.
Name me
Easy
a
control.
Smash game that didn't have any of that in it.
Brawl. That shit had a
No,
dark undertone.
Brawl had that shit in it.
That shit was darker as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Did-
because it
did-
came out
though
in
it did
fucking
have Mega Man.
1990 when they only had fucking 8 colors to use. What just happened?
You guys back?
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Okay.
playing still. I'm trying to fuck
Stuff
with
cut
them.
out. No, Brawl was big and had pretty colors too. There wasn't.
It's dark as fuck, dude.
I think you might be talking some shit out of your ass right now.
I might be, but I'm doubling down.
Fucking, I will
Double-
agree with you that Pokemon does have. Only in its gameplay mechanics, because it's like the easiest game in the fucking world now. Like
Mhm.
specifically, Sun and Moon, they just walk you through that game. That game is an interactive cutscene of a video game.
Yep.
I'm like,
And the
this
Sword
shit
and
is
Shield
awful.
Everything
Yeah,
easier.
I remember playing like Leaf Green, and it was like, bro, you know
You had
what's
to
up. Just go.
ride. You had it. Everything was.
Yeah,
everything.
it was like, you know what's up. Go.
I spent an
They didn't
hour
give a
in the wildlife area and got a Pokemon to level 100 because of max raids and just blew
Right,
through the
yeah.
whole fucking game.
It's like, oh, you want to fast travel to a Pokestop? You're gonna have to get a flying Pokemon that knows fly then.
Now it's just pick
Don't know
pick
what
a
to
map.
tell you.
Now it's just pick a direction. No, unless fuck.
I do like that they changed like fast travel and shit, so you can have it and like surf and shit. I liked how they got rid of it because I hated having like my team of all important Pokemon, and they all had to have moves that got me through the fucking world, so it took away from their actual movesets. I hated that shit.
That's
so
why you have a
glad they
throwaway Pokemon.
You don't know. I want all my slots to be fucking important. I really don't want. I don't. want
Fly
to
hurt like a
sacrifice.
You got to avoid a
No,
turn
no,
getting
Fly was
hit.
never the one that was the problem. A fucking Nidoqueen, I think, could get you like cut and surf and waterfall and shit, so you could get through most of the game with that as a slave. And then like usually whatever you had that could fly was your fly slave. But it's like I hate that. Just like I get it, but just like have that shit because I don't want to use the slots or the fucking or the Pokemon to just do that. If like it's gonna be the same way every single game. That's my IMO. IMHO. I think I'm glad they're moving away from making you do that.
Now, I guess the only good point that I could probably make that connects the two for my stupid double down dumb thing. Remember My Little Pony? Friendship is fuck.
No, I don't. I don't know anything about My Little Pony.
Cool. Good thing I don't either, because the only thing I do know about it is that it's a lot of fucking old bronies. Yeah, something designed for kids, taking in the hands of adults, and I'm pretty sure most of them are pedophiles.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
the furfinity shit, I
don't-
don't fucking know. I don't know who that fucking
Genuinely,
designed
I
for.
don't get the My Little Pony thing. I have a pretty open mind about shit, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, you do what you want. Like furries, yeah, do what you want. But then I see the dudes who are like, I'm a brony for My Little Pony. I'm like, I don't get it.
I don't.
I don't get what brings you to that.
It's just because it's like different. think
I
it's
guess
it's
so.
like a cry to be like unique.
I guess so.
Or they
What a
think,
Oh,
they
thing,
think
though.
chicks will like them because
Yeah.
they like something like that.
Yeah, but they won't, will
The
they?
guys will
I
go.
mean,
the guys
we
will jump
know
straight to
this.
My Little Pony.
I know. But
And
what
the
a
girls
fucking,
will
like, poor, pathetic thing. How sad.
Yeah.
That it's like you so desperately demand to stand out in some way, shape, or form that you will, like,
Mhm.
detriment yourself as a person and look at a children's show about magical ponies all the time to be that guy. Just wear a pink t-shirt sometimes. Do something else that's, like, feminine and unique instead of get behind a little girl show.
It's just like wear like a big pink T-shirt that says on the back, "I'm gay, but I also like pussy."
That would net a lot of people's interests. That would really open yourself up.
You get a lot of hits from both sides.
It's
From the front and the back, if you know
plan,
what I mean.
right? Why is the shirt big? I like that. I like that the shirt is just
You
like
got to fit all that on it.
So you can
No, but
fit.
it's
No,
like-
you can fit two people in there.
is just 3 sizes too large for who's ever wearing it.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
really
Get a second
If
body
you
in
wear
there.
a large, you have to get a 2X.
Exactly. It's just too big.
A small is a large. Yeah, that's how they're doing it these days.
All right. Let me get your opinion, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
So yesterday.
Sorry, don't care.
Last yesterday.
You know what? Go fuck yourself. All right.
Was
So I was
it
looking at a video in the history of blackface and all that, and I was
Yeah.
like, well, yeah, it's kind of fucked up. And then sometimes it was used in the sense that they were trying to do this. I don't know. He was defending it, and then he was also saying, yeah, but you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Now, the movie White Chicks,
Okay.
Whiteface. What are your
Yeah.
opinions on
I don't think it matters.
that? All right,
I
Trev.
think it'd be hard to like pull it off otherwise, but it's like so doesn't the history of blackface wasn't that detrimental because it was very racist and stereotypical depictions of black people while also keeping them from having like jobs in
Yeah,
The
it-
actual
it
rules of
was
theater.
used
Yeah.
for
right, but then
to keep
it's
them
like
out of
if you do
movies.
that in reverse, it doesn't really work because
No.
white women have always had opportunities like that.
Mhm.
So it doesn't really detriment them, and it didn't really portray them in many stereotypes other than just being city chicks, I guess. I don't know.
How's that thought of a black man who's cross-dressing as a woman in whiteface getting fucked by Terry Crews? How do you feel about that?
Well, she
'Cause I
didn't.
imagine that.
She didn't get fucked by Terry Crews.
No, but she was going to, and she was gonna get put in a fucking wheelchair.
Terry Crews' character wanted to fuck her, but it never happened.
Yeah, I know, but just imagine if it did.
I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it?
No.
Just imagine if these two characters
Because-
had gay sex.
Because, well, first of all, because Terry Crews believes that the person in the thing is of a different gender, and that person is just like lying to them the whole time, and that's fucked up. I don't like that.
But he's an undercover cop.
Imagine if you were like madly in love with this chick and you were dating her for several months, and you finally like start making out and everything, and she gets a huge erection.
Yeah, like you're trying to undress her, and
You're
then you
"What
fucking her
the fuck?"
penis hits you on the forehead. Yeah, that's
Sorry, I didn't want to tell you. I was like, so I had to feel your cock before you would tell me what's up.
I had to feel your cock.
Would that
Yeah.
turn you away?
Yeah. If I was trying to be with a woman and it turned out that that woman was a dude, yeah, I think I'd be turned away.
Andre's thinking about it. He's like,
I'm
That's
saying, like,
fine.
if she told me
It's
up
like
front,
the
saying,
thing
"Hey, I got a penis," like, it's got to be like there. It's got to be like first date, maybe second date. Tell me, "Hey, I got a penis."
it's
You
great.
cool with that? And then
great
I'm
first date
gonna be
combo.
like there. I'm like, you know what? I swing both ways, so
It's just so much hotter now.
Yeah.
it's like, are
Great
you just trying?
first
I
date
mean, I came here looking for
conversation.
pussy, but
Like,
Said-
does Does anyone else know your guy? And then be like, no. And be
You
like,
sit
so
down
my
at
friend.
the table at fucking Olive Garden.
Yeah, she has to be honest with
So-
everybody. Like she fucking just tells me personally, get out of the water, but literally none of her friend circle or family knows. Well, of course, family.
So there's
fucking
no
know.
way that your friends would ever know that you're fucking a dude woman.
Oh, my friends. Oh, they would know. But I mean, like, if her friends. I mean, like, how do I say this? I thought that's what we're saying. Like, she was lying to everyone, stating that she's a chick. So all her friends have the assumption that she's a chick, and then they see me, and then they're like,
So how would your friends find out she's a dude?
oh, I would tell her. I would tell them straight up.
Okay, yeah, it's different for you, I guess. It is, because you go both ways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter for
all
me.
your friends are like that too.
That's mean.
Though I probably still wouldn't do it. I
From
probably
you.
still wouldn't date.
From you, Mateo, that's mean. Because this person has been spending their entire life clearly having issues with their own gender identity, and you just out them immediately.
And I treat them like a normal human being. Like, okay, yeah, that's normal.
No, that's their secret. That's their secret about their gender and their identity, and then you just out them to many people.
They're supposed to reveal that, not you.
Yeah, that's on them. That's not you. You shouldn't do that. You're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit. Don't pay me to be the bad guy.
Oh,
I'm not the bad guy.
I gotta start jerking off. This is too hot.
Oh, what?
How would you like it if I told the world your secrets?
Okay, cool. What secrets do you got on me? And I swear to God, if you make shit up, I'm going to call you out right now.
Well, okay, number one off the top.
I know
of my
that you
head,
whisper to yourself sometimes.
That's not a
remember-
secret. That's
Trevor
a
doesn't
not-
long time ago was that
because it doesn't happen.
you like to lick the bottoms of the swings after people use them.
Yeah, I never said that. You're making that shit off the top of your head. I'm calling you out
No,
now.
you did.
You should have started off with an actual truth and then thrown a lie.
Well, that was a truth.
That was the truth. I remember this.
No, that was not a truth.
You told me this in confidence. You told me you didn't tell anyone else this. So this is kind of upsetting that you did tell Trevor, but you didn't tell me that you told him. Did he tell you, Trevor, that he told me?
No, I'm surprised that you knew.
Well, this is upsetting.
Oh, you double down, fucking ride or die, bitch. Fucking how well
What are
you
you
guys balance off each other
This is your secret, dude.
just to paint
Yeah.
me in a bad picture.
You had a lot of confidence.
You're
in
just good with improv. I'll give you that. I'll give you you're good with improv.
I'm
And you're
not
using
gonna
it
kink shame.
to
You like
paint me
you like to
in a
lick the
bad
fucking
picture.
swings. Go for it.
I don't
dude.
like licking
Whatever it
swings.
is.
I don't
Sometimes-
like licking lots of things.
You also
I don't
told me
like-
that if you were on a bus, just because we were talking about this, and you're like, if you're on a bus and somebody that was hot was sitting on the seat, you'll take a long sniff before you get off.
Yeah, no. Fucking Trevor.
In all fairness, who
No.
wouldn't?
I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Wait, what was she wearing?
Doesn't matter.
Probably like a short skirt that was riding
Yeah,
up.
that's well,
The
'cause that
extra
leaves
juices
less
on the
area for the
seat.
smell to hit.
Huh.
So if she has like a skirt on, it's just like it's directly on the seat.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and throw that. Yeah,
And
that's
there's
feel-
there's
none
more
of this
juices
happens.
absorbed into the fabric.
Yeah, the hard bus fabric of the seat.
The hard
It's
bus.
like it's like fucking.
It's leather. It's
It's
just
weird
blue
leather
colored
with
leather.
poly on it that makes it impossible to sit on. When you hit
Yep.
a bump, you just slide the fuck off.
Yeah. When
fuck
I
your
went to
dog, like a
college, we
slip
had
and
that
slide.
free bus system that took kids everywhere, and it had soft like cotton seats. I guess cotton seats. I don't know. It had some sort of fabric. It wasn't leather. It was like soft. It was like a long travel bus, but short
That's awesome, like a
distances.
charter.
Yeah. And they're pretty comfy.
We were like going on like a field trip somewhere. I think we were going like 3 hours away for a field trip for school, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you guys get charter buses for this." And then we're like,
Like, yes.
fuck yeah. And then that morning at like 5 a.m. they pull up with 3 school buses, and it's like, what?
I'd be
It's
upset
like,
too.
can I go home? Can I
Well,
just-"
was that the St. Louis trip?
No, that was in Springfield.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, we had to go churn butter in the land of Lincoln.
I think I remember doing that.
Yeah, that was a shitty day.
I remember.
You're just walking over these people who are wannabe Amish. You're just walking around them. Like, imagine just being Amish for 8 hours a day and then going back to your electricity field home.
I remember on the way back from that, I had my own like bus seat, and then across the thing there was this other girl. She had really big tits, and she had her own seat. And
Cool.
at some point,
Cool
she was
tits.
sitting there reading her book, and we hit a bunch of bumps, and her fucking shit. They were just bouncing from her fucking forehead to her stomach, and she was like, "Ha, look," and I was like, "Ha," because I was young and I
Haha.
You're like, I was
disrespectful
already
still.
looking.
Just I was already looking.
No, but I thought it was like disrespectful to look at her big bouncing titties, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Ah, ha, ha, yeah, look." So I was just like really awkward about
I
it.
remember,
Dick in
like,
hand, already fucking like, fuck yeah.
when people
Right-
started
right
like
in
figuring out
point of
like
edging.
that kind of shit in school, and like I remember
Huh.
I was like walking around in gym one day, and one of my friends was like next to me, and he's like he's pointing at like this chick's ass. He's like, "Look at that. What do you think about that?" And I was like, "I don't want to talk about this, dude."
Yeah.
One of my biggest fears was actually gym class because I had to wear like small pants. And fuck you,
And here we are.
fuck you, Trevor. I have a
Here we
problem.
are.
Random fucking erections during, and then
always comes back around.
It always comes
shut the
back to
fuck
high
up.
school.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
I never stated it was high school. I never stated it was high
sitting
school.
next to me in class one day.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in one of our classes, we would just punch each other in the nuts the whole time.
Who got a hard
Me.
on?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought you
that's
said I did.
hot.
I was like, how dare you, you
No,
motherfucker?
we would
You
sit
know
there
it
for
was
the
you.
whole like 45-minute period and just punch each other in the nuts and tits.
Yeah, and for some reason you got really hard one day and
'Cause I
never
just
did it
woke up.
again.
I always showed up
We
to school.
never did it again.
I
by the
always
way.
showed up to school super late, so I'd sleep until like third period, and then I'd go to school. And then I got there, and I've been awake for like 30 minutes, and Carter starts just punching me in the fucking dick, and I'm like, dude, stop! I got a boner.
You're like, stop.
That was the last day we ever did that in school.
Yeah. Well, it was also
'Cause
we had like 2 weeks
We were.
left.
It was always like, and then you're like, I'm getting erect, and I was like, we're never playing this game again.
We'll never play this game.
And then when we were older in Walmart, I would throw shit at your crotch anyway,
Yeah.
so it'd be funny. You get those little like fucking rubber alligators or
Yeah, we had,
rats
like,
or whatever.
rubber chicken things, and we just beat the shit out of each other.
With
in
each
Walmart.
other with them. They're painful. They're not
I
good.
had welts. We'd take
Sorry.
turns. We'd be like, who can hit each other the hardest, and just
Yeah,
one person would
you gotta
stand
stand there
and we'd
for it.
just whack, and then I'd be like, oh fuck, my turn. It's fun
Every time he
times.
talks, he just gets quieter.
And now
Every
we
time.
can't do that anymore thanks to fucking the
Your
Kung
boner.
flu.
Yeah. Hey Mateo, go on about your high school life.
Yeah, sorry to
I'm gonna do
interrupt
that.
you.
Now, everything I say, I instantly get shot on before I even say a single word.
You're stupid.
No, we really want to hear about how you hated gym class.
I always had a problem with getting random erections, and I never fucking know why.
Because you're a
Yeah.
boy going through puberty. It's pretty
No,
Yeah.
It was
shut and
always a
dry
fucking
case.
problem.
It's not much to it.
What'd you say?
What?
You said something about your mom?
I didn't say anything about my mother.
It sounded like it. Sorry, my bad.
He's like, yeah, mom's really hot.
Good
little
for
bit.
you. Good for you.
A little bit. Anyway, I remember one time I was changing in junior high. I was taking off. I took off my gym pants to put on my normal pants, and my fucking cock fell out.
Happened to me too.
And it was because I was like half chubbed up, so I was like, that's not the worst
too.
way that could have happened. Yeah, it was not the worst way it could have happened.
It happened to me before track practice, and we were changing. It was like it was just me and like 3 other dudes in the locker room, and I had two of those guys were older than me, but they were in like
Yeah.
the second study hall, so I just sit there and talk to them all the time. And one of the dudes was looking at stared right at me as I was changing on the bench, and my fucking dick fell out of the little hole in my boxers, and then he's like, "Oh shit, Trevor's fucking slinging," and I was like, don't do that. And then for the whole week, they're just going around telling people that I was fucking packing. I walked
That's
in
funny.
the study hall the next day, and then like one of the kids that wasn't even in the locker room was like, "Dude, I heard you packing." And I was like, "Who the fuck is saying this shit?"
That's
No,
funny.
bro, I heard you
Gotta
packing like
stop.
what? You want some?
We're
Fucking
gonna
yeah.
expect things.
It's exactly what happened to me.
Oh,
And luckily, my situation, nobody saw it.
Yeah.
At least to my knowledge, because it's not something I don't think anyone would announce in junior high if they did. But I was like, but if they did, I was like, it could have been worse.
Dude, we had some guys in middle school, and like they were just some stupid ass kids. They were in there like, oh, I gotta take off my shorts. Oh, there's my underwear. They make fun of everyone's like fucking choice. So I made sure like to go into the shower and then change in there. But I could always hear them like making fun of each other, like, oh my god, he's wearing plaid. Holy fucking shit! And then at some point they decided to take it up to step level, and they started just whipping out their cocks and started flinging them around. And fucking middle school kids are fucking terrible. And then I went to high school with these same fucking kids. Did it stop? Kind of, yes. Did they keep bringing it up and then eventually fall back into it? Yes. Fucking terrible, dude. Every time I couldn't go. And you know how many cocks I fucking saw? Now, before you ask this question, I've heard of this. Like, you know how many times I've been asked this? Every time I go into a locker room. What? No, actually, it was actually involving gay. People always ask me,
why are you gay?
Do I go in there?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Why do you suck cock?
Why are you gay?
Because I'm depressed.
You like the taste of coke in your mouth?
Because I'm a failure, I fucking after I got out of high school, I was a custodian for the same school for several years.
That's terrible.
They paid me $15 an hour, and I worked a lot, so I was like, it could be worse.
It was a really good job.
It was a good job. I was inside. I was in the AC. I had headphones in and shit all the time, and I was getting. I after taxes, I would make $100 a day. So it wasn't a bad gig.
No need to flex.
I remember.
Damn.
I'm just like I was like, this is not bad. That's why I did it for like 3 years. Because I was like, I could go get another job, but fuck that.
You're getting $100 a fucking day.
Yeah, I was like, because I'm inside. I got my headphones in. Nobody's around because the school is empty. So I'm cleaning up everything as people are gone. It had high expectations for how well you did the job, but it was never like a ginormous problem that fucking debilitated you. Irregardless, I remember one time we were doing summer work. So for summer work, a lot of the times we'll completely change out the wax in floors. We'll put a chemical on it that basically melts the wax, and you take it off, and then you put more wax on. And then we have these big round spinning scrubbers that clean the concrete floors of the locker rooms for the high school.
Hot.
And I was in the girls' side, and there's fucking caution tape exiting off the doors. Yes, so Trevor's getting the idea. I remember I was using the thing, and there's fucking this like blue chemical in this water everywhere, and it really cleans off the concrete. So I'm like, and I remember I got done, and I turn around, and my headphones are, and I turn around, and there's this girl standing, and she's picking something off of her shorts, which are in her hands, and she's still got her tennis shoes on. And she's just in her underwear. And I was like, Joe! And I was like, you got to get the fuck out. And she's like, okay. And she put her stuff on and she left. And I go back and the fucking caution tape is still up. I was like, this bitch heard the fucking machinery going on in the locker room. And she walked through caution tape to come in there and take her fucking pants off. I expected to get fired that day too.
Oh, I thought it was like the setup of a porn scene, you know?
No. I just remember as soon as she left and I told her to leave, I was like, she's going to go tell somebody and I'm going to get fucking fired. And then she didn't. She just fucking left.
We had kids in our class in junior high that would actively try to see other people's dicks.
Was it a guy or a chick?
No, it was guys in the locker room.
Guys just trying to see other guys' dicks?
He listens to the show too, one of the kids. But he was in the bathroom, and like 2 of the other kids fucking kicked in the door just to see his penis.
So fucking weird.
To make fun of him. They were like they wanted to see his dick so they could.
But he was packing. I bet he was packing.
Just trying to see his dick wasn't make fun ofable. So you guys are trying to see his dick. That is so much more like fucking stupid than him just having a small penis.
Yeah, really. What the fuck is that about?
Yeah, but then he just starts packing and his body's fucking perfect.
But what was funny is that he was like pissing when they kicked open the door, and he turned while pissing still, so he just pissed all over the fucking walls.
Fucking.
Funny.
Fucking. Oh shit!
Oh,
What was that fucking scene? It was a Jim Carrey movie, right? Where he was like pissing and the fucking stream just goes straight to the right and he just fucking whips it.
Yeah, it's me, myself, and Irene.
Okay, cool. Oh, now I know.
Fantastic fucking movie. That movie's great.
Just pissing.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
it
whip
is
that
probably
fucker.
Jim Carrey's best movie.
No shit. I've never
It's
seen it.
Fucking hysterical.
Oh.
His-
What's that? What's that? Sorry, go on.
No, what? Ask your question.
I was just. What's that fucking? I think it's a Jim Carrey movie, and it's where he's on like a television show, but he doesn't know he's on the
The Truman
television
Show.
Truman Show. I saw that movie years and years ago. I only vaguely remember it. I have to watch that because I
Is it
never.
funny?
I saw it
Is
when
it
I was.
funny that he doesn't know he's in a TV show and he realizes it, but he still doesn't realize that he's in a fucking movie?
I guess I never considered that.
Cool. All right. Cool. Go ahead and do your thing.
Well,
Trip.
that's not the point of the movie. So
Oh, go eat my ass.
I watched the movie when I was little, and I was too young to understand what the fuck it was going on. So I really need to
Yeah.
revisit that. But Me, Myself, and Irene is fucking fantastic.
I'll have to watch those. I say that and I won't, but I'll still say that I will.
He plays like a cop who has like schizophrenia, and like he ends up
Oh.
like losing his job, and he has it's not schizophrenia, it's more like a multi-personality disorder.
Okay.
And so he has like two different personalities, and I don't know, you gotta see it, dude.
Okay.
It is my favorite shit.
You done masturbating? I didn't even see you
No,
start.
I had to lotion my hands.
You
'cause I
whipped up
do
the lotion, but I didn't see you any penis play.
Yeah, I was rubbing
not
my
gonna show
hands.
that
I was.
on cam.
I need you to know how vividly disappointed I am.
I need to lotion my hands because I want to keep them soft and not in pain and dry and rigid.
Mm,
I like having soft hands.
I like it
I
when
like
you do
having
have soft
softer
hands.
hands than incredibly rough and jagged old man hands. I think that's what it is. Because I know like older dudes like in their 40s and shit. You ever seen someone's fucking dad and they just have these fat, gross sausage fingers and you can tell they get caught on everything because the skin is all rough. And it doesn't. I'm like, I don't want my hands to be like that. When I hold my wife's hand, I don't want it to hurt her.
Yeah, fucking
I don't
older
like-
dudes will like touch my hands, and it always
I know what
pisses
you
me
mean.
off.
It
And
feels
it's
like
like-
getting fucked by a lizard.
And they'll be like, "You have soft hands." That's not
Good.
cool. And I was like, "No, that it is cool."
Do literally anything I want. I will be able to massage my wife and not tear her fucking flesh off.
It's just
Like,
you have
nothing
gross
like lizard skin.
Nothing like
Sand
fingering a
paper.
pussy and taking the whole vagina with you. Take it
That's-
home.
that's just been fucking driven to rough, fucking coarse
Sandpaper.
rigidness over years and years of abusing
Fucking
it.
fisted with sandpaper.
When I was doing like my landscape mowing job, or
That's
whatever,
another thing. You can
from
pleasure
holding
your wife with your hands. You don't want to have those big, gross, sharp, fucking skin fingers.
when I was fucking like weed whacking and all that stuff for my landscaping mowing job that I had, just from holding the weed whackers all day, my hands got
Yeah.
so calloused around like the base. of
Right,
my
yeah.
fingers. So there's like I had fucking 5 blisters on my hands at all times, and my hands became so fucking coarse. I was like,
Fuck
this
that.
is disgusting.
Right.
I didn't like
I'm
touching anything on my body with those hands.
I got gloves after like my second day at work in there. My fucking fingers at the fucking joints hurt like really fucking bad. Just from like gripping boxes and everything all day. Also, I go to jujitsu and we're doing like lapel chokes and shit, and that stuff will really, because you grab on the inside of the lapel on like their neck is right here, like you grab far back and you choke them with it.
So wait. You
You
go
do
to
that,
work.
your fingers are all being pushed in
Yeah.
that direction, hanging on.
So
and
you like to go to
makes-
work, lift up boxes, get them really good grip, and then you like to go after work and go someplace and start choking out other men.
Yeah,
That's fucking hot, dude.
playing with boxes and choking dudes all day.
Yeah.
How life
Boxes
should
and
be.
dudes.
Boxes and dudes.
Andre will love this, but to bring it back to high school, and that's why Andre will
Oh,
love this.
fuck
'cause
you,
he's got high
asshole.
school. But I remember I had to get drug tested because people thought I got high after PE because I accidentally sprayed my eyes with my cologne.
How did that happen?
I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to someone, and I
Clearly.
had it in my hand, and I fucking looked back and accidentally hit the fucking spray top on it.
Oh my
And it
god.
just shot directly
He
through
was
my
thinking about a
eyes.
girl at the moment, and then he got
Yeah.
a little too excited,
So-
and premature, and then fucking blasted in his face.
My eyes were like blood fucking red for like
Yeah.
the next 2 hours. I walked out, and they were like, "The fuck happened to you?" And I was like, "I don't want to talk about it."
I don't want to talk
And I went
about
to
it.
in class, and they were like, Trevor to the principal's office real quick. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I go in there, and they're like, did you get high after 5th hour? And I was like, no. And they're like, what's wrong with your eyes? And I was like, I sprayed cologne into it. And they're like, we're going to drug test you because that doesn't sound believable.
Then they took your little boy pee, and
Right.
then they said
Yeah.
You should have been like, do I get to talk shit when you guys are wrong? Do I get to come in here and talk about how you wasted your fucking time and
Yeah,
accuse me
it
of
came
shit?
back negative, and they were like, well, you're not on drugs. And I was like, I know.
I know that.
So then they
The-
asked me
the
again.
thing
They were like,
about
can
when
you
you
explain
test
why your eyes are so red? And I was like, in my previous statement, I said that I sprayed my eyes with cologne. I'm just going to re-say that statement.
when the thing about drug testing and then you test me and then the test comes back negative is that I already know that it's negative. I would know that I didn't take drugs.
There was also another time they tried to test me for a sport that I wasn't even in.
Oh
The
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, because I was it was not even sport. It was the fucking FFA thing. I was taking ag classes to get easy credits, and
Yeah.
one of the like so we had a teacher the first year who said in order to take a class you had to join the program, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I never did it, and then but he still put my name in it, and so like the next semester or whatever they're like, you're in FFA, you have to get drug tested, and I'm like, I'm not in anything, and they're like, yeah, you are. I was like, no, I'm fucking not. I would know if I'm in FFA. And he's like, well, I'll check and I'll come
I-
back to you later. And I was like, yeah,
he
you
got
do
he
that.
cut out.
That cut out. All of that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, say the
repeat
whole
it.
story again. From the very
No, because
beginning.
Yeah, but it
people,
shouldn't cut out on your end, so it'll show
yeah.
up
See, that's
in
why I'm
the
not gonna repeat
podcast
it.
just fine.
The people
Yeah.
already got
No,
this
please do.
information.
And we get the story. We get the
Yeah,
idea.
we get it. Dude was a piece of shit. What do you think about anime?
Back me up. I'm just trying-
I'm sorry, I should. What do you think about anime, Mateo? I know you like anime.
I only like
Before
Gundam.
anime talks,
Gundam is
before
forever.
Andre talks, let me go.
Okay, cool. Do your thing. I can only see the manga in the back of the little
You
statues.
go ahead.
Tell me
It's
what
a joke, you sensitive bitch.
No, I was actually curious because you have a bunch of fucking volumes behind you on the bookshelf.
Like, do you guys want to talk about sports? Oh, good
No.
idea. We'll talk about sports. If I could use that as
No.
a springboard to
Sure.
now talk.
I flipped the set. I had to get something in this bitch that looked nice. That's all my Dragon Ball Z, Game of Thrones, Dragon Ball GT.
Actually, that's not all of your Dragon Balls.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is, but it isn't. You have 2 copies of season 1 and 2, but I have season 1 and 2 also up there. So, but
The only thing I have that's like next to me. Oh shit! What the fuck is he doing?
that's all my DBZ.
Holy shit!
Those are my season 1 and 2. Second copy.
Fucking card is
Got 2
packing,
copies.
dude.
I got 2 copies of each, bitch.
He's fucking packing.
She right in there.
As I was saying before, Andre interrupted me like a bitch.
Oh fuck you.
All my copies of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Teen Titans,
Okay.
Game of Thrones, my Pokemon movies, and my Funko Pops.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I like the Funko Pops.
I don't even think you can. You just see the boxes. I got Lando Calrissian in there, not in the box, but you can't see him because there's no light and he's a black character.
This makes it very hard to see.
I tried to open like my window shade so I can get some light back there and shine it up, but it just lit up the whole room, so it didn't work. But yeah, Andre, what do you want to say about anime before I call you retarded
you
for
asked.
saying it?
Well, again, I only really liked Gundam. I grew up with robot mechas because it was around that time they were still popular. So I grew up with fucking lots of Transformer and loads of Gundam.
Cool.
As I grew older, yeah, I branched out to Dragon Ball Z and a bunch of all of that, but I always found myself coming back.
Carter?
I cannot tell you how many times I've rewatched Iron Blooded Orphans. It is the only thing I will ever recommend to anyone.
Yes, Trevor.
Cool. What do you think about anime?
I think it's pretty cool. I like it. The thing is that like I really like anime, but I don't like watching like shows about anime and shit.
Yeah.
I like fights and action scenes, but I'm really not like super into a lot of actual shows like in watching them. I watched like Castlevania recently, and I like that quite a bit. But I'm like my favorite part is when like the cool vampires are killing shit and there's blood everywhere, and then there's like all the story around it. I'm like I'm just not into this.
Yeah, I get that. Here's the thing. I like what I grew up with.
Yeah,
That's kind
yeah.
of
I'm
it.
super into the old Pokemon and shit.
I don't. It's like a whole fucking universe, dude. I don't want anything to do with this shit. Like,
Yeah.
I talk to somebody about like Dragon Ball Z, they're gonna be like, "Oh, have you seen fucking Hunter x Hunter or My Pussy, My Pussy?" And I'm like, "No," and I'm not going to. Please stop. And then they're like, "Well, you should watch all of this shit." And I'm like, "I don't. Fuck you."
It's because you're a shonen boy.
Can
I'm
we?
not. I like Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu
Which is shonen's
Hakusho,
biggest.
Inuyasha.
That's shonen. That's all shonen.
Can we?
Of course they were gonna fucking recommend Hunter x Hunter. You shonen bitch.
Can we please make a show
My Pussy, My
called
Pussy.
My Pussy, My
My
Pussy?
pussy. Now,
I don't care what the show is about. I just
You're not-
want a show called My Pussy, My Pussy.
Hey, can
My
we like call it not like
called
have
My
absolutely
Pussy
nothing?
Different font.
Starring David Schwimmer.
David Schwimmer. Yeah, the good wraparound.
and it has some
That's a
not
callback.
like fast fucking like anime music intro about, and it's just different images of David Schwimmer doing like different poses in the clouds and shit. It's
Oh, I
just
was thinking like
fucking
Louis C.K. Shit, Louis C.K. would be perfect for a show called My Pussy, My Pussy.
No,
Louis
he wouldn't.
C.K. will be the big evil boss character in it. He'll be like big and dark, and he'll like jerk off on people.
My penis,
sometimes.
my penis, versus My Pussy, My
No,
Pussy.
stop. You're ruining it. There's a
you.
character called My Pussy, right?
Yeah.
And Louis C.K. is the villain, and he walks up to it and he goes, "My pussy, my pussy."
My pussy. My
Literally
pussy.
all dialogue is just my pussy, my pussy.
No, that's the
my
one time
pussy.
it's said.
My pussy, my pussy, my
No,
pussy,
stop
pussy,
it.
my pussy.
You're ruining it
Like-
again.
Fuck you. What's the point of me being here if I can't add on to things?
No, you can, but you're just killing this bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a joke that I thought about when you said you liked anime that revolved around your childhood. I honestly, the
It's
first
not
thing I popped in
revolved
my
around
mind,
childhood.
I
just
could not
liked what
think
I
of
grew
a
up
single
with.
anime that revolved around shooting up heroin.
That's because no, that's fucking stupid. Because I didn't say I liked anime about my childhood. What, Carter?
Said in the show Berserk, Guts, his mother is dead.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't shoot up heroin. Gordon. And
It's also-
Trevor's mom isn't dead.
It's also just a bad joke because I did not say I like shows about my childhood. I said I like shows that I grew up watching.
With the mother shooting heroin, so I thought,
You think I watched it on TV?
no, I thought you just meant the thing that
I
you
could have
see.
just went in the kitchen.
You went in the kitchen and you could see her cooking a spoon up on the stovetop.
Cooking a spoon.
Yeah,
I like that.
cooking a spoon. Her favorite
Oh,
song
just a
was
butter,
her favorite
stirring
song
spoon.
was Spoon Man.
I like the idea that she's stirring boiling spoons with a spoon.
And then she just throws it in when she's done.
Yeah, loop. She just takes a gnarly bite out of the fucking wooden spoon.
Yes.
Ah.
That's what heroin will do to you. It'll give you amazing teeth.
Okay, amazing. I like that.
We should just promote doing all kinds of drugs from here on out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think cocaine.
Remember, kids, stay out of school, do meth.
Yeah.
I think cocaine gets a worse rap than it deserves.
Definitely.
we
That
should get the
being
stem
said, I don't think it deserves this like terrific rap.
I don't think any like drug like that should get a fucking huge positive
No,
reinforcement.
it would. But as far as like long-term negative effects of drugs and short-term negative effects of drugs, when people explain cocaine to me, I'm like, it doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, it
Hey,
just
quickly,
makes
someone-
you
oh,
not
yeah,
be
speak.
able to
You shouldn't
sleep.
do it,
Wait.
but it's like you shouldn't do it for the same reason you probably shouldn't get completely shit-faced until you throw up.
Yeah.
It's like because that's bad for your brain and shit too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
it's
trying to
like
think of like a stem joke.
you can't do cocaine because that's bad for your brain and it's bad for your heart.
Yeah, I've
It's like
learned.
stop pork and alcohol. What do you and normal sugar?
I
I'm
was at
sorry, I
this
was
dude's
thinking of a
house,
STEM
and
joke for like
I
stay
was
out of
drunk,
school, do
and he
STEM.
was like, "Here, do some coke so you can drive home." I
What
was
the
like,
fuck drug starts with T?
I was like, "All right, hell yeah." And
Testosterone.
I did it. And I got home.
I mean, like
at,
a
fucking-
harmful substance drug.
Got home at like 3 a.m. and I could not sleep till like 3 a.m. the next day.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I was tired the whole time. It just makes you
That sounds
not
like
able to
torture.
fall asleep. It's awful. Are you still trying to think of a joke? Of a fucking.
I'm
joke
still trying to
with
think of a
drug
drug
starts
that
with
a
T?
harmful drug that begins with T. Because I'm thinking like, hey, whenever kids, when you're in school, practice the STEM system. You know, speed, ecstasy, and I realized
Tryptamethazine.
I was gonna say aphrodisiacs and meth.
Aphrodisiac.
I don't know. I was gonna say
Try
amphetamines,
Butanol?
but I realized amphetamines do not.
Tylenol. Triglycanol. Tyrese.
Tyrese the drug.
Tyrese the drug.
Y'all haven't done Tyrese? Yeah,
Acid.
I fucked
Acid.
him
A
last
should
week.
just be acid.
I was talking about the
I-
drug Tyrese,
I'm sorry.
not the man.
Speed, Tylenol. Wait, no. Speed, Tylenol, ecstasy, acid, and
Yeah,
meth.
hell yeah, dude. Fucking.
Take cocaine and NyQuil and just live in torture.
Oh yeah. No. I was driving to school and we actually gave
They
a kid
might
that.
cancel each other out though, so it's
Because
just
some
like
fucking idiot.
just
took-
normal.
You just be normal.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. We had a fucking idiot who took fucking NyQuil to go to sleep because he had sleep problems because he was staying up studying. It was around time of finals, and he had fucking problems. And we went to go pick him up. Motherfucker, friend in the front seat and the friend shotgun's drinking fucking Red Bull. He's got energy drinks up the ass because he loves all that shit. He gives him that. This motherfucker's dipping in and out. He's still on NyQuil. He's on Red Bull. Fucker's just going.
Yeah, NyQuil
Fucking-
lasts a long time.
God, fucked him up.
It's
like
my
gra-
favorite shit though.
Yeah, like grabbing the neighborhood kid who's like the retarded girl down the street, like getting her hooked up on acid, locking arms around her, going nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
That's
I
a
remember
awesome Eric Andre joke.
Yeah, you're funny. Yeah, thank you.
I remember I didn't take like a lot of NyQuil as a kid. The first can you guys hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got cut out. I didn't take a lot of NyQuil as a kid, so the first time I took it, I was an adult. I was coaching wrestling for high school still, and it was the night before. So it was just around that time. I was still a custodian for the school, and I was coaching wrestling, doing assistant coaching for wrestling. I remember I was like, oh, I'm like bigger, I'm like heavier, so I'm gonna take more NyQuil because I've never had it, and I didn't know its effects. I was like, oh, this will probably clear my sinuses and make me a little sleepy. I remember I had about 30 minutes, and then I got upstairs, and I was like, because I'm like, I'm done. I'm gonna take this NyQuil, and then I'm done. And I remember I was in my room, and I was like, I still feel all right. And then it was like all at once, I was like, whoa. I was like, I gotta go to sleep now. And I just fucking lay down and died for the next 12 hours.
You gotta stick with
Is-
that one little shot cup.
Yeah, I took fucking 2.
Damn, dude.
Dude, did I ever
Well,
tell you guys?
I didn't think it was. I was like, oh, haha, because it's strong, but it's not like strong. Because it's just a
Yeah.
fucking med.
I underestimated drugs once too.
I got
Because it it didn't fit. It just felt like I was like, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, and then it
Yeah.
was like all gravity was just like,
Yeah. And it just
like,
hits you.
oh, it's time to go to bed now.
Oh,
It
time
got
to go
to
That's
a
it.
sleep.
point where I
I'm
was
gonna go
just
sleep. I'm
drinking
gonna
it
take
out
a
the
nap.
bottle.
Yeah, I was like, I am incredibly fucking tired now.
Yeah. My parents, like, because, ADHD, they decided to give me some of that good CBD gummies. They were like, yo, bro, we got that good shit. It's lemon flavored, but it still tastes like grass. And I used to take it while, I was home, and I never, like, felt anything different until my parents said, you say you don't feel anything. We're going to up the dose. And I was like, all right. Now, immediately the same day they did this, I had work that day. I popped the gummy bear, had my breakfast. You guys gotta eat with food, go to work, and I'm fine. And then the busiest fucking point of the day comes in, like just people start flooding in. I'm working with two shift leaders. This is the step down before manager. I'm sitting down and fucking everything. I look at Rico and I just felt fucking like transcended. I was like, oh shit. And people were like telling me things, and I was like listening to them, and I was instantly forgetting them. So they'd be like, I just want it Mike's way. And then they were like, then I sit there, I'm like, what did you want again? And list it out, and like, I'm sorry, from the beginning. This went on for 3 fucking hours. And they both they fucking just went at me like, man, well, come on, what the fuck's wrong, man? What's going on? I'm like, dude, I fucking took some shit, man. I'm not on the real things. And I had to work into the night on this shit with the bitch. I worked with this real bitch, a shift leader. She sucked, and she was. I knew she was gonna run my ass. They kept trying to fucking get me to sober up. God, it was a whole fuck experience just all at once.
Remember, I took during wrestling in my senior year, this one kid did a crossface on me, and he like cut all of my gums against my teeth because he couldn't do the crossface right. Um, so all the insides of my gums around my teeth were all cut, and they started to have those little cold sores grow around them, just because naturally they would, because they had cuts. And so I was taking pain, like a little pain medication swab, in those little tiny bottles, and I was going around it so it didn't fucking hurt throughout the day while I was at school, because that shit fucking burned, because it just hurt. Um, and at some point at the end of the day, I was really, really giggly, and we had a meet in the city really close by for wrestling. And I was really, really giggly, and I was fucking acting funny. People were like, "You're fucking like you're in like a super good mood today." I was like, "I guess I am." And then I was talking to my girlfriend, and I was like, "I've been taking this pain stuff." I forget like how it was, but she was like, "How much have you taken that today?" And I was like, I don't know. I've just been taking it over and over again every time it wears off. And I looked at the thing, and it was like, do not exceed 4 uses per day. And she's like, how many times have you tried it? I was like, I've been doing it like fucking several times every hour of the day. And that was it. I wasn't like super high. It wasn't like a super incredibly like effective thing. I was just really giggly, and everything was funny. I remember there was this one guy, John, and I told him that his hair looked like a chia pet, and I thought that was really, really funny. And I was just laughing and laughing and laughing about it. That was it.
Yeah.
There's nothing extra to it. It was just stupid.
Kind of
That's the closest I've ever been to being like fully high,
yeah. Fully high, my first time.
which is not very much.
I was sitting around a campfire with my friends, fucking Timmy, his girlfriend, Timmy's, and apparently it turns out his girlfriend is sisters with one of my old best friends, Alex. And we all learned this, and then she like calls him, she's like, Teo, we gotta go out, man. We gotta get you high. And then fucking next thing you know, we're going pull up to this weird neighborhood, really nice place, a pool, and a fucking like gas light fire, like bonfire. Really fucking nice. We just start
Okay.
roasting marshmallows and smoking weed, and I'm just fucking laughing at the goddamn storm. I don't remember what the fuck was so funny. I just remember I could not fucking stop.
Yeah, I know.
I would start smashing s'mores, laughing my ass off, smashing s'mores. Yeah, it's good. It was nice.
Awesome.
What about you, Trev? What was your first time that you got fucked up on drugs? Instead of spraying cologne in your eyes.
I remember. I mean, dude, I used to get fucking like NyQuil bottle service, dude. I just drank that shit right out the bottle.
That's gotta be disgusting.
Oh no,
Nothing
it
about that
tastes like
sounds-
shit. But that shit
Yeah, nothing
knocks
about
me
that
the
sounds
fuck out.
pleasurable.
I don't remember. I was probably like fucking at least 8th grade. Might have been freshman year or something like that. I don't know, but it's just not a big deal. I just
But
I remember
your
like
whole
going. I freaked out when I went to school high because
freaked
I
out in
thought
general, like
because
just
it would no. I just thought other people could tell.
that you were fucked up on
Yeah.
NyQuil.
No,
sorry,
not
mom.
on NyQuil, on like weed or something like that.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh,
No,
mom gave
NyQuil.
me an extra spoon of
If I was
NyQuil.
fucking taking fucking cups full of NyQuil, I would not go to school the next day. I'd sleep for like 18 hours. But no, I remember like these fucking. I rode to school with these dudes, and they would just fucking smoke hella bowls all the way there.
And
I
oh,
was
it's
just
'cause
be
of
in
the air?
back, just getting contact high.
It was like hot boxed.
Yeah, it sucked ass. It was the worst. And I'd get into school and I'd just be freaking out like fuck it, everybody knows what's
Oh,
up.
and everyone knows now. I smell like weed,
I
dude.
remember I accidentally got high before work because this dude was like, "You want to smoke weed with me?" And I was like, "No, I gotta work." And he's like, "Okay, we'll just sit in my car." And I was like, "Awesome." And I got in
Awesome.
his car, and then I was like, "Okay, I'm fucking high now." And I went back into work, and I was like a busboy, and I was like, this dude's a cop, and he knows I'm fucking high right now. Just freaking out like every fucking person's table I'd walk up to. I'm like, they fucking know. They know
No,
what's up.
I thought the same thing. Fucking Jesus.
Can I take your plate? No, I'm not high, dude. I promise.
Can
Like, what the fuck you just say? I'm like,
I get another glass of water? I'm not high. What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, I always fucking thought that because when I took the gummy bears at work, everyone looked at me, gave me a fucking face. I understand it because I was forgot to forget anything. I'm like, they fucking know. Everybody fucking knows. One woman especially looked at me and says, "This isn't your first time doing this. This is," and then
Come on,
like she
buddy.
gave her like a smile, and I gave her one of those fucking nods. Like, oh, she knew. I think she fucking knew everybody. Get me.
First, the American government is getting rid of fucking everything.
Guns.
Right? They're getting rid of our rights by making us wear masks. And now they're taking away TikTok, dude.
They really don't give a shit.
Oh,
Oh my god, such a
They're
travesty.
banning TikTok.
This is so bad.
this is not good.
This is like 9/11 all over again. This is
How
worse than the
Am I
Holocaust.
gonna see horrible jokes repeated 1,000 times a day now?
How am I going to see badly lip synced jokes told by people who already exist 50 times by a different white girl? How will ever?
We've fully made Carter almost go into sleep.
I got off of my shift at work, and this is normally when I go to sleep, so I'm really trying to hang in there.
Yeah, we're at 1:32, so we're gonna wrap it up here in a minute.
Hell yeah.
Kiss me, big O.
Why
Mwah.
do you always try to fucking end on this shit like that? Every time I'm like, we're gonna wrap it up here soon, you're like, fucking, oh, kiss me, faggot. Fuck me. Every fucking time. You do it
I'll
every
kiss you,
time.
Mateo. I'll give you a little kissy. It's okay.
Because I know how much you like you a little Aaron now. You look like Aaron. You're starting to look like Aaron.
I don't look like
Oh, no, you're starting to act a little bit like Aaron.
And in a
No.
very abstract sense, you do, but not like, because you and him are white dudes with dark hair and beard.
I'm gonna grow my
That's
shit out.
it.
I'm gonna grow like a fucking like Muslim beard.
You could have just said like Mountain Man,
just
not
hate
have
this.
it age very poorly
No,
in the
you know
future.
how, like there's like just like but no, it's the shape of it.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
It's gonna be like
No,
I'm gonna dye it black, and it's gonna like come down to like a point kind of thing.
like the Duck Dynasty guys.
I
ZZ
don't
Top
wanna-
looking motherfucker.
Now you won't do it, will you?
Not now.
Let's get you,
I just
ZZ
want
Top
it for like
looking
a month.
motherfucker.
I want to let my hair grow all the way out into like a big mountain man and let my beard grow all the way out. I can't do it because I keep fucking shaving and I won't stop.
Can you
But-
even grow like a beard?
Yeah.
Look at his
Probably.
fucking face. Look at his fucking face and tell that man he
dude,
can't grow a
I
beard.
see him in person once a week. I know how his fucking face looks, bitch.
I got scruffies right now. It's just that same thing with like a lot of the hair on my forearms. It's like it's there, especially on my forearms. There's a lot of hair. It's just really, really, really fucking blonde. It's like you can't see it until you like look at it, and then you're like, oh fuck, I'm covered in hair. It's just
I straight up
fucking
See that shit either.
straight up shaved my chest.
My
the
arm's
other
supposed to be
day.
like really fucking hairy all the way down, but you can't fucking see it at all.
shaved your chest
Yeah,
today.
I don't. No, not today. The other day. I don't think I've had a bare chest since freshman year of high school.
Oh, that's hot.
What was the point of you shaving it now?
I don't. I got like kept getting like ingrown hairs, so I was like, no, I'm just gonna start
Oh.
from scratch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
I could
That
get
doesn't
used
solve
to
the
it.
ingrown hair, so.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I wanna end on something funny.
India and China are having border disputes.
Yep.
It's
World
funny.
War III. Let's get lead it and start the fire.
Oh. China sent martial artists to the border to cause havoc. That's not a joke. They sent a bunch of kung fu artists to the border, well,
That's
along with
fucking
I
awesome.
think
Wait, the
a
kung
group
fu
of
with that kung
miners,
flu.
a group of like with a pickaxe miners,
Yeah.
not children, because that would have been a problem. Yeah, but just to stir up some shit near the border so they can have an
It's
excuse
'cause
to keep shooting.
China is fucking going into Africa.
They're going
in
into
India.
Tibet. They're having border issues with India.
Mhm,
They're
because
having
they're
power issues with
fucking
Hong
taking all
Kong and
these
Taiwan
gems
and
for
shit.
to make their cell phones and shit.
they're just not. They're just very authoritarian, and they're like,
Mhm.
"What? Taiwan has autonomy? No, you're ours. You want to have autonomy? That's too bad." Can you imagine if one day we were just like, yeah, Cuba's part of the USA. Cuba's a state of the United States, and Cuba was like, we're not a state. And we're like, what? What are you talking about, Cuba? You've always been a U.S. state. You're being silly. And if you try to stop us, we're going to come in and kill all of you. And we're not going to tell anyone what we're
Hell
doing.
yeah.
It's
That's
like
the way
that.
to go.
It's like they're just like very slowly pretending like they've always had this incredible domain over certain nations.
That's the way to do it.
You play guitar on the MTV?
Autonomous
You
nation
gotta
states.
assert that dominance.
It's crazy.
Like
It's crazy.
The world is
Now
ours.
India is not having it, and I think that's cool.
No, what are they gonna do?
Probably
They're gonna blast Twisted Sisters
and
and
then
start
the
a
United
riot.
Nations are probably going to have a little chat with China about
Mhm.
like, you can't just take their land because you want to.
I thought
Oh,
we
okay.
got this
Now,
figured out
okay.
like 300
Yep.
years ago, guys. What the fuck?
We thought we figured this shit out, but we didn't.
I thought
Nope.
when we established borders, we were good.
I thought all of the wars we're going to have now would be over trade and finance
Mm.
and
And diplomacy.
incredibly limited resources that for some reason we depend on now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Trevor, say something funny.
Fuck you.
Cool.
Don't. Why do I have to do this shit?
Okay, fine. Well, Carter's too much asleep, and everything I say is garbage. So yeah, that leaves you.
Not everything. Just when you tell other people's jokes and reference a certain person that I don't want to
Okay,
hear.
fine.
Ever.
I won't reference Monkey Jones ever. I have.
That counts.
I'm
by
gonna,
the way,
I'm
that
gonna,
counts.
I'm gonna suck on that little golden butthole on your hat too.
What golden butthole?
That little one right there, the golden butthole with the little red, little pink, little stink pink. It's gonna go.
Two in the pinky, some in the stinky.
I haven't heard that one in a few years. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but notice you have a guitar in the background, Mateo.
That's a bass.
Never
Trevor,
mind.
if you
I'll
fucking
see
say
guys-
that thing,
We've
I know what
argued
Trevor's
about
gonna
this
say. He's like,
before.
"That's still a guitar. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I swear to God, I will
It's
end you."
still a fucking guitar.
I can't
It
help
is
but
a
notice you
fucking
have
big-
a basket of laundry in the background that looks like it desperately needs to go to the wash. Is it laundry night?
Not Saturdays, because someone else has. Since there's like 6 of us in the house, each day is designated for each person on who gets laundry. So
I see.
Saturday's my day.
I see.
From sea to shining sea.
From sea to shining sea. Sorry, bitch. But the USSR national anthem stays on during sex.
Cool. That's
Just share and
Evan?
distribute the orgasms equally.
our orgasms.
Our orgasm. Oh my God! I'm gonna come. We are going to come.
When you come,
And to
we
be
come.
fair, this is all the product of my labor, so I think it should all go back to me instead.
Yeah, that's
Oh my God! Your
that
penis
seems
is so
fair.
fucking big. Our penis.
Seems fair. What are we at? Yeah. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks, Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next
Fucking
week.
Our stream.
Bye.